Hi everyone, and welcome to the channel. So yesterday, as you guys have may noticed or not, I took the day off from YouTube. Every once in a while, I'll take a break here and there. Now, uploading every single day is not really needed. But anyway, this is something that's been on my mind for a while. And I've talked about this probably here and there, but not to the depths that I'm going to be talking about it right now. Despite what everybody thinks, what we all have been swayed, told, conditioned, programmed to believe. And I don't like using these terms because I know that the algorithm doesn't like it. But I have to be myself, so I don't really care. It'll reach whoever has to reach. By the way, if you're new to the channel, feel free to check my past videos. There's a lot of good stuff in here. And I talk about life and all the things that come with it. The system, the way the structures have been designed, is to make us all think that people were different from each other. Based upon social status, the color of your skin, whatever faith system you have, whatever religion, whatever God you believe, where you're from, and all of these things. And I'm here to tell you that although on the surface this may appear to be the case, when you take a better look at the deeper level and you go where we all should be going to look at these things, when you look at it at a soul level, we are all equal. There is no such thing as someone being better than somebody else. No one is better. We all come from the same place. We're all going to go back to the same place. We are all an integral part of this bigger picture, this grand scheme that comes from Source and Creator itself, and we are all a part of it. Now, this physical reality here, it's nothing but a fraction of the whole thing. There are so many things that our eyes and our ears cannot perceive because the physical realm has limitations for our senses. So we can't see and hear a lot of things. But just because we can't see and hear a lot of things doesn't mean they're not here. You just can't perceive them. And I've used this analogy before about the animals, right? How dogs and cats, and not just dogs and cats, but there's lots of animals that they can see, hear, and perceive lots of things, even in our own environment surrounding when they're near us, and we can tell that they're seeing something. But yet, we can't see the same things that they can see. Why? Because we have different senses, different abilities, different sets of skills. different spiritual sensing, and all of these things. What I'm trying to say here, this is going to be a short video. There's no need to like stretch this more than it should be, to be perfectly honest. But the thing is, all of these things that we think they are a certain way because of being convinced that that's how it is when it's not the case. They're all distractions, systems that are put into place to keep us fighting with each other, hating each other, being a part of this chaotic system that is pretty much in control and governing everything, everywhere, for the most part, until you decide to wake up and smell that coffee. And make sure you take quite a few sips out of it to snap out of it, because you're gonna need it if you want to do well in this life. If you want to feel like you're yourself again, understand what real freedom means, and all of these things, right? You have to start to learn how to think outside the box in a very direct, introspective, perspective kind of way. And there's no need for me to go much further because, I've talked about this. I'm always talking about this one way or another, regardless of the subject. And this is how they keep winning while the rest of humanity, majority, I'm talking about here, like we like to speak generally speaking here, remember that. I'm no stranger to that kind of talk here. That's how they keep winning while everybody else is, kind of sort of like in survival mode, trying to figure things out, getting their heads out of the fog, and seeing things for what they truly are. That's really all one person has to do to finally be able to have some sort of grasping and understanding of what this world that we all live in is all about. But one of the best ways to do that is to begin by understanding that we are all equal. And that is a fact. You cannot change that. You can have a different opinion. By all means, feel free to think whatever you want to think. I'm not here to tell you what to think. I've said this millions of times before. That's not my job. That's your job. Your job is to figure out your life for yourself. I'm just giving you a few tips and tricks along the way, some nudges here and there. So, you can start somewhere, somehow. After having this inner knowing, inner feeling, little voice in the back of your head telling you that something just isn't right. It's that simple. That's all you got to do. So when I talk about these things, I'm not talking about the physical aspect of anything here, because this world is very different from the world where we all come from, from the source. When you speak about those terms, and that's why I said on a soul level, we are all equal. No one is better than anyone. And that's never going to change. Now, there may be some people that have maybe a bit more wisdom and knowledge than others because of experiences and all kinds of things, the stuff that we go through here, right? Not all souls are the same age, you know. There's different ones, but that doesn't matter. Like at the end of the day, like I like to say, we are all equal. On an energetic level, we are all equal. We have the same value. We hold the same weight. And this is really all I wanted to talk about today, my friends. This is short and to the point. So if you like the channel, if the things that I talk about here, they resonate with you, feel free to like, share, subscribe. It helps the channel grow and reach more people. Whoever it'll reach. If this video has reached you, there's a reason for it. Don't question it. The universe works in mysterious ways. It's always been that way. It's never gonna change. So I hope you're all doing great. Have a pleasant rest of your day, and I will catch you all on my next one. Be safe and take care.